The Founding Fathers understood the importance of a well-informed citizenry and a government that is transparent.
Transparency is vital to a democracy. It's vital to the citizens of any community to know what their government is doing.
We all have the right to know, the freedom to get information about our government, but government doesn't always make it easy.
It's not something that government is necessarily happy to tell people about. It's not something they're going to send out with the water bill of, oh, by the way, here's the things you can ask us for free.
Openness in government is not something that happens naturally. It's something that you have to have a crowbar to pry out and pry open.
That crowbar is made up of the Open Records and Open Meeting Acts, and FOI Oklahoma knows how to use them better than anyone.
The sole existence of FOI Oklahoma is to fight for your right to know what your government's doing. And it's not just your right, it's your need to know what your government's doing, because government belongs to the people.
FOI Oklahoma is really the best advocate in this state for free and open government, really. When you talk about open records, open meetings, making sure that the public's business is being done in the public, we're the only organization that's really out there that is our mission, is promoting open government.
Think about it, if you're denied a record by an authority figure behind a counter at City Hall, and you're just a citizen, how do you know maybe they're right and I'm wrong, maybe I misunderstood the law? Well, we've got an organization of experts who can help you figure out if you had right to that record, if you had right to attend that meeting.
Mary Francis wanted to attend a meeting of the State Board of Education, but the location had been changed without proper notification.
And it was extremely helpful to have the FOI legal information provided for us. The documentation and all of that was, it's imperative that we have that kind of information.
April Jameson had been a city employee and had seen practices she felt needed correction.
The information that we received from Joey was invaluable in our efforts to get things changed in a positive way and for progression for our community.
So FOI Oklahoma understands Oklahoma Open Records, Open Meetings law and can advise, has got advice on the web page, advice on our Facebook page, and so that citizens can take their matters into their own hands, as well as the journalists and everyone else who needs to have access.
I covered crime, court, police. You can't do any of that kind of work without open government. And there are forces constantly trying to close off access to everything. And if we aren't out there defending it, then it will go away. People have to be willing to stand up for it, and this is the rare organization that does that on an everyday basis.
Open government?
It's no good when they only release the records that show them doing the right things and withhold the records that might be more questionable and more controversial. They belong to us. We are the governed.
Open records.
And sometimes you have to get tough, and that's why we're here.
Freedom of Information, Oklahoma.
You have no one else to go to. But FOI Oklahoma will listen to you and raise hell on your behalf and tell people they think that someone's doing something wrong on your behalf. Nobody else you can go to except FOI Oklahoma, and FOI stands for Freedom of Information, and that's what we believe in.
It's your tax money. Freedom of Information Oklahoma is your watchdog.